Going live. How y'all doing again? I'm going to go story time. Story time. Describing life in general. You know, people come in your life, whether they good or bad, and you hope that they good. A lot of the times when I'm out and about and I meet different people, I'm hoping that they're positive in my life. And I'm hoping that the teachings that I was taught, God rest her soul, my granny grip, my grandmother, my granny, everything that she taught me about being responsible, being a good man, a good person, I always take that to heart. You never know who you gonna meet in your life. One thing I learned, that you try to do the best you can to don't burn bridges, because a lot of people do burn bridges. A lot of times, people take your kindness for weakness. You know, uh, love. I was always told love was a many splendid thing, and with that, I always tried to love people with the love of God. You know, and a lot of times people could put you in a real precarious situation. You could turn. My grandmother used to always tell me. She said, "Don't hate. Don't hate a person. God don't want you to hate. You can hate their ways, dislike their ways, but don't hate them." And a lot of times that's easier said than done. We try to do the right things when it comes to that, but it ain't easy. You know, I try to live my life to the fullest. I've been truly blessed to, how can I say, blessed to be where I'm at right now, and don't take things for granted. Don't take things, people, places. Don't take stuff for granted. You know, you want to hope and pray that you're in a good place. Because you don't know what could happen. Anything crazy can happen. You know, I look at situations, circumstances, and opportunity. I always say there's always a situation that creates a circumstance that allows an opportunity. I truly believe you can change circumstance and situation, but it's still going to come out to an opportunity. And you want your opportunity, no matter what it is, to be the best at whatever you can do or whatever you can have. You know, um, even with our children, we want the best for our children. You don't ever we never want our children to end up in a situation that could cause them to either be in prison or dead. We don't ever expect love, love, when it comes to loving somebody, to go wrong. Um, love can go a long way, you know, and I truly believe that you should love people, not material things. If you're able to get something and have something, and where it could prosper you, where you could prosper and grow, then do that. I really always loved the fact that I was able to play sports. You know, Probably I don't play it like I no more. I missed playing basketball, and I've met some of the greatest athletes playing basketball. Everybody is on this thing about what the Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan situation. People say things to better themselves or elevate themselves, you know, whether it's a lie or a truth. You would hope they tell the truth, but nobody knows how people really feel about them until, you know, later on in the end. People don't turn around and some people don't have the guts to tell you how they feel up front. And a lot of people talk about you behind your back. You know, they don't have the courage. They don't have the guts to say stuff to you in your face, but they'll say it behind their back until you run up on them. And when you run up on them, then it's a whole different story. Cause now they avoid you, or evade you, or however, but they don't want. They especially, they know your reaction. Hey, you say something negative about somebody, and then when they run up on you, it's they twist it, or they gonna loud talk you. I've been in a situation with somebody that said something, and I'll be like, hey, let's go behind closed doors. Cause then I want to get at your head. It's imano, and may the better person win. You know, I ain't got to yell and scream because I usually look at all them people that's doing all that hype and yelling and screaming. They hoping somebody gonna hold them back, hold them, hold them back, faking the funk. Hoping somebody gonna hold the other person back because that person finna get at your head. But at the end of the day, just try to do the right thing. Try to love and recognize we got a lot going on in the world, and it's crazy the way things is turning out. Gas prices sky high. You say higher than giraffe pussy. Well, it's higher than that. It's higher than the pyramids, so the Alpha Tower, all that. This shit is ridiculous. I went riding. Me and my girl went riding. We rode to California, to Barstow. Did a turnaround. And we got there, the gas was ridiculous. And we was on a motorcycle. I was like, whoo, that was crazy. But I enjoyed the ride. I had made a statement about my girl said she had told her people, her kids, he need a side chick. And I was laughing about that. I said, you told him what? It was like, yeah, you need a side chick, one that can ride the motorcycle with you. And I was like, I laughed at that. She was like, I'm serious. And make sure you get that side chick. And she better be fine as hell and everything. And she better not be no ugly chick. And to make sure she can ride with you. Y'all just gonna be friends. And make sure she gone when I get over there. I laughed at that shit. And I was like, yeah, right. I ain't getting no damn side chick. I don't need you the side chick. We rode anyway. And we rode, and it was a nice ride. But what she said, she was like, she didn't want to tell me no. She had the worst headache of all. And I understand why she had a headache because, not the ride itself, because of the condition she's in from an accident that she was involved in. And my prayers that she gonna get better so we can do this again. But I enjoy riding with her, or her riding with me. But I told her, I said, look, I don't need no side chick. I said, if a chick ride with me, she gonna have her own bike, but she ain't gonna ride on the back of the bike. I ride by myself. But I said those. Now guys may look at, man, if my woman said I'll have a side chick, oh yeah, don't you fall for that okey doke, okay? A lot of you idiots will turn around and go get a side chick because your woman says you could have a side chick. Yeah, don't you believe that? That's a setup, nigga. Excuse my, that's a setup. Don't you do that, okay? Be loyal to your woman. I ain't about cheating. I don't believe in cheating, whether she's my girlfriend or my wife. I don't need a side chick. I'm too old anyhow to be juggling women. And I really didn't do that. I ain't gonna say I didn't do that shit when I was younger. That takes too much time, too much money, too much effort. So I'm not doing that shit. And I advise you idiots don't do it. Love the one you want. Love the one you with. It's cheaper to keep her. For real, for real. I say this. This is my truth. Okay? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but you better not do it. It ain't even worth it. Okay? So on that note, love. Peace. peace and happiness. Okay? Like I say, situations, circumstances, and opportunity. Okay? Believe that. Like Chuck say, don't believe the hype. Okay? I'm out, y'all.